Hey guys, Frank here. So previously I've been trying to reduce the amount of time I'm spending out in the op shops and going to garage sales to pick up items, sourcing. The reason is we've got a little bubba coming in December and I'm going to have less and less time to actually get things done, and I've come up with a novel way that I use myself to basically try and find the local deals on Facebook, and you can also use it for eBay and Gumtree as well. What it is, it's a quick little launcher using AutoHotkey, which allows you to save whatever search terms you want in there. So, for example, if you're looking for perhaps Warhammer books, Dungeons and Dragons, a Hero Quest game, Cashflow game, anything like that, any little niche item that you can sort of think of, you can put into this little script. And the idea is that, for me anyway, I would come home after work, I could quickly double click this little script, it'll open, and say if I have 10 little search queries in there, it'll open 10 windows at once with those all ready to go, and I can quickly flick through at a glance almost and cover hundreds of items within a couple of minutes, and I can quickly identify which ones will be worth exploring further. And then after that, if there's nothing, I can get straight on to listing, which is the whole name of the game. So I'm just going to quickly run through it using the screen capture to give you a little bit of a demo, and perhaps it can help. So to use this, you will need to have AutoHotkey installed on your computer. It doesn't work on a Mac, and it is free and open source as well. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, so this is what the script looks like. Like I was saying, I'll come home and I'll simply double click the script and it will launch all the search terms that are inside here. So give you an example, it's going to open up Chrome, which is the default browser, and I've got this set to have 5 Facebook searches and 2 Gumtree at the moment. So like I was saying, the Warhammer books just brings it straight up. All that match. Nothing matched Hero Quest, so it's given you may also like. Nintendo 64 games. Nothing matched the Cashflow game. Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, very simple. And these are the same terms on Gumtree as well, so Nintendo 64 games and Dungeons and Dragons. So pretty simple. To customize it, you literally just right click, open it with Notepad. It's just text based, and this is exactly all it is. So this is the search from the URL that we were just looking at. So to add something new, so like Cashflow game to Gumtree, you could simply copy this, paste it in, Cashflow plus game in this case, just matching the other ones here that have the pluses, and you'll see in the Facebook ones they just have the spaces. You could repeat the process as well for Hero Quest. Like so, then just save it, close it, and then next time you run it you'll have those additional queries running at the same time. Obviously the more that you add, the slower it's going to take to load all the windows, but you know, still these are the new ones there, so nothing for Cashflow games, although this is in video games, so be sure this will be the same. Be sure that you go and change this to the correct category. So if you go back to home and we're looking for Hero Quest in, what are we looking for? Board games, so board game. Go. Still nothing, but we'd copy this up here and then paste that back into the script itself. Save it again, and then next time when it runs, let's have a look at that. Need to make sure that we add the quotations to it. It's actually good to see because you can have an example of how to fix something. So there we are, this time within board games, no results. So there you have it, pretty easy. Part of the reason that I set this up was that I'm not a real big fan of using the save searches. You can obviously specify what time frame you want to use. For example, if I was to set one up on Gumtree, I could get a notification immediately if there was a new item listed, or once a day, or whatever like that. But often at times the results don't even match what you'd search for, so you'd get a totally random result on a word, which could be, you know, due to a bad search term. But if you need to keep it sort of broad and vague to get a bunch of items that might fit what you're looking for, it's not really going to be a good use of your time having to click on those emails that are coming in anyway. The other thing is that Facebook, I believe, still does not have the ability to save searches that you're looking for. It used to a year and a half ago, but yeah, I still can't find out where to do that. So if you do know, please let me know in the comments, and that would be good. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you enjoy this video and stay tuned for more. Thanks.